So here's how to make your first $1,000 in Kindle self-publishing for 2020. Hey everybody, I'm Emeka from my self-publishing blueprint, and a lot has changed since the first time I filmed a video like this way back in 2017 in the self-publishing space on Amazon. So I thought it was perfect to dive deep and share with you all the things that I've learned over the years and the things that I've taught thousands of students to make their first $1,000 online with Kindle self-publishing. So the first thing you want to understand is $1,000 is not the end, but it's the first goal you want to have for yourself. Let's be honest. Anybody can make $1 online, anybody make $100 online. But making that first 1,000 means you have to face setbacks and challenges you're not going to be aware of until they start showing up. The fact that you were able to make that first 1,000 means you were able to overcome those mentally, financially, whatever the case is, but you were able to overcome those. And that's what makes that first $1,000 so crucial. So then the next thing you want to wonder is, are you going to scale your business once you hit 1,000 to $6,000 or $7,000 a month? Or do you want to scale it to $10,000 or more a month? Self-publishing for me has always been the stepping stone. I use my money from my self-publishing books purely to pay for my family's personal expenses. All the other money that I make through courses and affiliate programs and my other businesses, that stays within the business for investments and other things. But my self-publishing money is directly just to pay for all the cool things, the lifestyle that my family has now, and those type of things. So understand what you want to use this income for, because for me at least, that was able to give me a really solid plan, motivate me to keep going through some of those challenges that you're going to face when you're learning how to make that first 1,000. So the second point is understand it's going to take some money to get going. You're starting a business that's going to generate a minimum of $1,000 a month every single month for the next, let's say 12 months at least. That's an extra $12,000 in your pocket you didn't have before. So I hope you're not coming into thinking that this is a business where you don't have to have any upfront capital. There are going to be upfront costs. Fortunately, you can start Kindle publishing a lot cheaper than some of the other online businesses or other businesses in general. So what are some of the startup costs? Well, so a high quality book is going to range you anywhere from $500 to $600. A high quality cover is going to be about $50. Your ACX production for the audiobook is going to be about $125 to $150. So that's anywhere from about $675 to $725 in terms of your first book. Now, is around $700 a lot of money for your first book? Well, yes and no. It kind of depends on what your financial situation is right now. But this is a book that's going to be now selling up on Amazon 24/7, 365 days a year for the rest of time. Your ROI on this book is not something you want to look at over the next month or two. It's something you want to look at. What's the ROI on this book going to be over the next 12 to 24 months? Then, $700 where that book is, making thousands of dollars over the next 12 to 24 months, it's a no-brainer. Now, can you get started for cheaper than $700 per book? Absolutely. You can do a bit more work yourself. You can write the entire book yourself and cover the largest costs. You can write part of the book yourself. You can also use some cheaper writing companies as well to help reduce your costs, but then you might be suffering from some quality issues. So it might end up biting you in the butt down the road. But based on the fact that you can start turning a profit within your first 30 to 60 to 90 days with this business is absolutely a no-brainer for you to get started with it. Check out some of these screenshots of some of the students that I've worked with that have started turning a profit in as little as 30 days. Okay, so the third point is make sure you pick the right teacher. Now, you don't have to buy my programs or courses, but you want to make sure that you're following the person that you're relating to the most. Now, I do run the largest and most successful self-publishing event that's going on right now on planet Earth. It's September 12th to the 15th, Cancun, Mexico. And this is a place where you not only come to learn about self-publishing, but you come to take your business to the next level by developing relationships with other self-publishers and online entrepreneurs. There's going to be a link in the description to find out more about that. But only get stuff from people that you connect with. That's how I purchase courses online. I buy off the people that I'm connecting with via their videos or via conversations that I have with them, through Instagram or Facebook or whatever the case is. Don't worry about, hey, is this person a scam or is this person legit or anything like that. You have to learn how to look past all that high school BS and look at the results that they're getting their students, because that is the most important thing. Their own results, for example, my publishing results, don't matter at all, because the results that I'm getting my students, for example, the results I can get you, is the only thing you want to care about when you're shopping around to find somebody's course to purchase. Remember, good teachers, great teachers, they have students that do way better than them. One of the things I'm the most proud of is having my students go off and creating multi-million-dollar businesses around the publishing space because of the information that they've learned through my programs. Another important point to note is when you're following somebody or taking somebody's course, really stick with that individual's teaching methods, videos, training, whatever, until you start seeing some results. The problem I see a lot of students doing is they're following this person and this person and this person and this person, and then they start putting all the information together, but they're getting conflicting information, or they're getting information that's just not working well with each other. And so they end up getting confused. And if they're confused, they're just not going to end up getting very good results. So follow that one person, absorb as much as you can from them. When you start seeing results from that person's method, then grab somebody else's course, grab somebody else's program, start learning somebody else's methods and integrate it with what you're currently doing so you can take your results to the next level. So the fourth point is focus on one niche, and one niche only when you're starting off. You want to publish about 6 books in that niche. The reason being is you can create some bundles, and that'll give you around 8 to 9 assets that you're going to have available for sale on Amazon inside this one niche. That is the easiest way to determine if that niche is going to be profitable or not. It also allows you to control how your books do. It also allows you to see any mistakes that you're making and just get a way better feel of what you're doing when you're learning how to publish your first few books. And one of the reasons that you want to focus on that one niche in the beginning is that it allows you to find out, so what are the problems that people are facing in this niche? Create multiple books on those specific problems. What are people complaining about on the books that are currently published in that niche, and making sure that you're addressing those complaints in your current book. So in order for this to work, you have to be publishing multiple books around their concerns in order for your books to actually resonate with your readers. So the final point is get a course. Get a course. Now, when you get a course, there are a couple things that you want to keep in mind. One, a course does one thing and one thing only. It speeds up your learning. The reason it speeds it up is because the course is going to be designed from A to Z. Instead of going through YouTube and wherever else trying to piece together all the information that's online, you're going to get a nice platform that's going to tell you, do this step, do this step, do this step, do this step, do this step. That's going to help you get way better results. But I also want to tell you, don't follow courses blindly. When I first started publishing, I was following a course that was a little bit dated back in the day. And if I kept following that course blindly, I probably wouldn't be here having the success that I'm having now in the publishing space, right? That course was telling me to do things like, get PR articles for my book and publish them on free promotion sites and do a whole bunch of things that were just a complete waste of time for when I started publishing. They just didn't work. It was just outdated information. So I took the better judgment and I took a look at the results I was getting, and I said, on the next book, I'm going to do something a little different. And I'm not going to send any of those books to those free promotion sites. That book all of a sudden got more free downloads. And it ended up doing better than the other couple books that I'd been spending all this time sending to free promotion sites. That's when I learned that a course creator doesn't necessarily always have the best options or the best answers. It's your business. You have to be tracking your results. You have to be saying what's working best and what's not working best for your particular situation. And the last thing is just stay consistent, right? Stay consistent. This business works when you treat it like a business, right? When you're out there and you're publishing books, you're doing the research, you're learning from the right people, you're learning from the right videos, and most importantly, you're just publishing books, right? This business works. I'm living proof of that. My students are living proof of that. So just stay committed. I always tell my students, give this business 12 months. Commit to it for 12 months, because in 12 months, you can use self-publishing to completely change your life. Everybody, if you want more help, there's a ton of free resources down in the description. Make sure you grab those. Connect with me in the comment section. And if you found this video helpful, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, everybody, I'm Mecca. Speak to y'all soon.